Do I?
All right.
What's good, y'all? This is Kamikaze. I'm Magneto. This is
Clown Prince.
And
Zoom.
We're here to talk about Jessica Jones season 3. What do you got to say?
Yo, man, Jessica Jones season 3 was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Same. Really good.
This is a quick podcast. Oh yeah, it was good.
All right.
See you later. See you guys.
Okay, guys.
Oh, brother.
Psych.
You know Jessica drinks bourbon and shit, but we are Latinos out here, so we got Brugal.
Well, I'm Dominican, so.
And also, we
I'm Puerto
couldn't
Rican.
find a bourbon bottle.
Also that. And the camera.
But yeah, we are here to talk about Jessica Jones.
Season 3.
Season 3, the last season.
The last season.
Unfortunately.
Marvel
Netflix universe is done. Mans is done after this.
So sad.
Done
and
up.
if you're wondering why we're all wearing the same clothes as our Spider-Man podcast, it's because
it's the same.
This is a week later, and we all washed our clothes.
That was fire.
That was dope.
But yeah,
we shot that 10 minutes ago. So.
Here we go. We just finished with the Spider-Man one, and we didn't want to wait too long to just do the Jessica Jones one. So
we just wanted to get content out for y'all.
Yeah,
and
we love y'all.
It's because we are firm believers that all these Marvel characters should be in the next Spider-Man movie. Bam.
That is a great point to make, and I think we're done with that. So see ya.
Right.
But yeah, so we're gonna
really try to breeze through this one.
But we're gonna do once again the formula that we've always done is just give our overall feels about it,
right?
Break down what we liked about it, and then see ya.
There you go.
So Zoom, start us out. What you like? What you didn't like? What's the rating you give it?
All right.
Make it quick. Hurry.
Okay. I really like
Talk faster.
I really like the show.
I really liked the villain. He was great, I thought.
Salinger. Yep.
Salinger. Yep. And I love
He's in the comics too.
Yeah. And the character that they introduced, who can sense the
Eric. His name is Eric. Yeah.
He was also great. I loved his character.
That's a terrible power.
That's a terrible power.
Yeah,
I mean, not terrible because it's whack, but terrible because it's
it's so burdening.
Yeah, because you know how many people you walk. Yeah, especially living in New York. I'd be living in freaking Alaska if I had that power.
Man,
Or the Netherlands.
Or the Netherlands. Spider-Man joke.
But imagine
Or
being
Canada.
on the train
Oh.
Yo, can you get off of me, bro?
Yep. I loved that, and I liked Trish this season, but the one thing I didn't like was towards the end when she started
getting crazy,
getting a little crazier.
Yeah, she was getting tight.
Yeah, she was getting me a little angry,
Right,
but I was
okay.
like, whatever.
I saw her point though.
Yeah.
I saw her point, but I mean, at the same time, her point is now irrelevant when Eric grabs your head and senses that you're a bad person. Your point is irrelevant now.
Yeah.
Because you're a
Fam, his
'cause she has no
freaking eye
remorse.
started
Yeah.
bleeding and shit. It's like, yo.
and she's like, well,
I was
she's
like,
probably getting a headache from himself. I'm like,
Yeah, that was trash.
Yeah,
that's the comeback you.
Yeah, I thought that was absolute trash.
But yeah, but up to that point, before she started killing people, I loved her. I loved it.
What
No,
else?
before she was like a murderer.
Before she was a murderer, I loved her.
What else?
And something else I didn't like, probably Hogarth's little side arc with.
Kith.
Oh my
Kith?
god, what a waste of fucking time.
I love Hogarth as an actor. She's
She's
phenomenal
yeah,
actress.
she smashed
Honestly,
it,
she's
bro.
awesome.
Yeah,
even
the
that
kid thing was just like.
You think it was a red herring? You think it was just a way to tie some of the
It
characters in?
was just to
she
kind
was
of get
filling
her,
in
like
time, bro.
filling her arc, and I thought it was
I
kind
don't know
of
what you were doing. What is
I
this?
thought it was kind of pointless.
I think the whole point of that was to tie in how she's gonna support Salinger.
Right.
Okay.
That's fine, but you didn't need to go that hard.
But what else? That's it?
Yeah, those two were a big dislike. So, but again, she was a great actress, and it wasn't
the
like.
rest of the podcast.
yeah, you're talking way too fucking much, bro.
Yo, see ya, bro. Oh, turn this mic off.
So what would you rate it?
What would you rate it this season? Compared
And where would you rank it?
yeah, compare rate the season and then
Too much.
Whoa.
rate the season and then compare it to its other seasons and then rank it in all the Netflix. And you're wrong.
8.5 for the season.
All right.
I'd give it. I think it's the best season so far.
For Jessica Jones?
Of
Yeah.
all of them, it was the best season.
Absolutely.
For me.
yeah.
I think they all ended on pretty well notes.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch the UK season 2, but
But did you like Jessica Jones season 2 or
I liked
season
it.
3 more? I mean, sorry, Jessica Jones season 3. Or
Season 3 blue. Season
what?
2
What?
out the water.
Say it one more time.
Daredevil season 3 or Jessica Jones season 3.
All right, guys. Daredevil.
Daredevil had the best 3 seasons of any of the shows.
Hell yeah.
Any TV
1 through
show in
3 was
history.
honestly phenomenal.
All right, we're talking about
I'm talking
Jessica
about Marvel. I'm
Jones
talking about
here.
superhero shit. Like,
Okay.
it's the best.
And we don't got time for that right now.
That's a valid.
yeah.
That's a valid point.
So go ahead.
I lied. I didn't watch it. So, so I don't know what I'm doing here.
I'm turning my mic off.
But no. All honesty, yeah. I think what a lot of people have trouble with grasping with Jessica Jones is that her show isn't really about
Superhero shit.
Right. It's
action.
more of
You're
her
gonna-
of the
you're not gonna
action
get a
action
stairwell fight
sequence.
out of that.
Right. Like, and especially, after you watch Daredevil is all about the martial arts.
Yeah.
But Jessica Jones is more of her PI side. And I really, I like
I
that.
fuck with that
and
shit,
it makes
bro.
sense because, like you were saying it yesterday, you're like,
Yeah,
she could mess up anybody.
Anyone, like Salinger, she could
Wash him
wash.
instantly.
Like,
Yeah,
like
but
Rhodey Thanosing.
But she-
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
any fight she had against Trish too, bro,
2
wash
seconds.
Trish.
Yeah.
Fam, when she
Washed
threw
her.
her across the river to the other side,
And,
that was just like,
I'm glad they did that. They
That
were
was
like,
hilarious.
Oh, let's make Trish like comp for her. Like, no.
No.
The only time she almost got her was when she turned the lights off.
Yeah, and
because she
still
could
didn't
see
do
better. And she
shit.
still
Yeah.
didn't really do anything.
but
So I love that. I thought Malcolm was dope.
oh, Malcolm is the MVP of the whole season to
Oh
me.
yeah. Oh yes, I forgot to mention.
Malcolm
Yeah,
was
but yeah,
fire,
Malcolm was
bro.
always
Malcolm.
great.
Yeah.
And again,
Trish.
reiterating what he said, Jerry. I love the Luke Cage little cameo at the end.
That was
there.
fire, yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
And just the ending left you kind of with, she's gonna go back. She's
Yeah.
gonna come back.
Oh, I
And
like
also-
what she did.
Yeah, and hope for more.
They
The
brought
hope for
back
more.
Kilgrave at the end because she
Yeah.
saw the purple
Yeah,
ticket.
Yeah.
like, this is what he would want me to do. Is
Right.
give up and
She's
be
like, yeah, I'm
saddle and
gonna
have
literally
that
do
time.
the exact opposite.
Yeah.
And what's her name? Kristen Ritter.
Yeah,
Right?
Kristen Ritter, Jessica Jones.
what a
flawless.
just a
I don't even mention
performance
her
of
in
a
my
lifetime.
positives because it's just expected. For
Yeah,
me.
right.
She
Yeah.
just kills it
And
every
I
single,
just-
every single time.
She
I
is
just
excellent.
think her arc throughout all the seasons, like,
Phenomenal.
because this season, no matter what happened, she didn't break. She
She
that-
did
hers-
break down when Dorothy died. That was sad as
No,
shit.
no, but
that
I'm saying
fucked
break
me up.
break in terms of like she was protecting the murderer,
Right.
Because she didn't break because she didn't want Trish to break.
Like
Exactly.
season 1, Jessica. If she
Would've-
did, like
would've
if she
snapped
like
his neck.
if she didn't know,
Any
not even
better?
so that not even so that like I don't think she would have killed him herself. I think that she would
just let.
if she didn't know Trish was Hellcat, she would have just let that shit happen. I feel like if that was season 1.
No, but I feel like she would have done that this season too.
Also, I feel
If
like she would have
she
found
she
out.
was mostly doing it to protect Trish.
Yeah.
Like if she didn't know who Hellcat was and Hellcat just killed him, she'd be like, "Good riddance." Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like she would have protected him.
I highly doubt it.
Just because she already had him. She had him.
Yo, but finish and then we'll debate.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll give it a 8.5. I'm sorry,
Alright.
I can't do 2, so I'll do
I got violated for that.
I'll do
Oh yeah,
I'll do
chill,
an
'cause
8.3.
that fucks me up when I'm editing.
I'll do an 8.3.
Okay, 8.3.
Yeah,
Thank you for
and
being
I
exact.
will rank it.
8.3.
I haven't watched season 1 in a while,
Yeah.
so it's definitely up there with season 1. But the only real reason season 1 is up there the way it is
Kilgrave.
because of how good Kilgrave was.
Yeah.
It was great.
That was awesome.
But I'm gonna stick with season 1 so far for my
Still
rankings.
stick? Okay, that's
but,
fine.
But season 3 is a very very like
Close.
touching it second.
Go ahead.
All right.
Magneto.
So I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10, and I'm agree with him. Definitely season 1 is up there. Season 3 number 2. Season 2 is number 3 for me. The thing I like the most with Jessica Jones like this season that they kept doing was like, for example, episode 1. They kind of showed like everything from Jessica's view, and then episode 2 they kind of explained Trish's view.
That was
Yeah.
cool. Like
Story.
the yeah.
And you kept seeing the
yeah.
same scenes, and then they
Yeah.
did it again at the end.
Right.
Yeah, or how one episode would end would be how the other began, but from another character's
Yeah.
Perspective,
perspective.
yep.
I love that shit.
You
That
know
was
when
really
Jessica
good.
saved Hellcat from killing?
Right.
They
Or
showed it
getting
from
killed,
both.
getting killed by
No,
Wait.
from her killing.
Salinger when she
Oh,
jumped into
Salinger,
the
sorry, yeah,
apartment.
yeah, yeah.
When she jumped into the apartment.
And then it showed it from Trish's view, and then it was just cool how they kept doing it. I like that a lot. That's what
That was
kept the
cool.
show interesting to me. I'm gonna disagree with Malcolm. I don't really like what they did with him. They kind of made him like that. He just turned like out of nowhere. He just became like this fucking asshole. But he was still cool. The only thing I didn't like was how he cheated on his girl. Like that was mad, like out of nowhere, and like
Yeah, I didn't like that either. Actually,
that was whack.
And she was not
I can't wait to.
good looking at all.
It was. I can't.
especially back before she got clean.
Word.
She got the upgrade when she got clean. But
Is
it
that
still
nothing to do
wasn't
with her
valid.
looks or anything? It's just
But-
like what, the fact that he did that so easily,
For
and he
me-
was like so like in love with what's her name, the girl that he was with,
Yeah,
Zaya?
Zaya.
Isaiah, yeah.
Almost
And then
close to.
I agree with the whole Hogarth thing.
No, bro, chill. Go ahead.
Zaya, I was saying it's almost
The whole Hogarth thing, that
Right.
shit was kind of whack with Kid. I don't think that was like.
Yeah, right. It wasn't necessary.
But what do you?
I already gave my rating.
Okay.
So Trish's.
You should have fucking listened. You should have paid attention.
Yeah.
No, I'm
So
saying like what?
the only thing I thought was like kind of weird was like, yo, Trish was like killing bad people, right?
Right.
What does the Punisher do? Kill bad people.
yeah.
But like, how come Trish is looked at like so evilly, but the Punisher does way worse than what she does?
Because the thing is that Trish is hiding who she is. I feel like because Trish is like hiding behind, like she has a
Like Castle doesn't-
a reputation
Yeah.
like to uphold and stuff. Frank don't care. Frank don't give a fuck. He will
yeah, so
pop
how
off
come
in a
Jessica
courtroom.
Jones and like these people aren't going after the Punisher, but he's allowed to go out there and
Fam,
just
but
be a
that's in
badass?
Queens as that takes in place. You know that, right?
I'm talking about other people. Now it doesn't have to be exactly Jessica Jones. It's just funny how they looked at Trish as
The
this.
cops are all up
No.
his ass,
Yeah.
I
Nitpick.
understand that, but like,
and so was Daredevil.
I'm not saying this is a bad thing. So
No, I'm
relax.
just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just saw it, I was like,
You were
damn,
just like-
like
you were
they're
like,
really
oh, wow,
like
yeah.
fucking not liking Trish. The show itself made her look bad,
Right,
but the
right.
show doesn't
I know
make
what
the
you're saying,
Punisher
right.
look bad.
Because at the same time, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, she's a murderer or whatever," but then they're also like,
And Frank does
during
like, yeah, he's a
Punisher-
badass.
The fucking
No,
Punisher
but
ended
Punisher
with him
season one-
lighting these niggas up at the fucking warehouse.
Well,
like he's
no,
killing these
also,
niggas,
it's
bro.
not from that, from like the public point of view, in the show, like in season 1, they're all like, maybe he's
should
not
kill.
totally insane. Maybe he's doing something that should be done.
Even that's like what triggered also
And-
Trish with the girl next to her. She was like, "Oh, maybe I would have been better if he died or whatever."
Right.
So like people do
People
like
do
it
think
when
that.
you kill.
Yeah,
obviously,
but they're not going to come out and say that
Yeah.
in public and say, "Yeah, that guy deserves to die."
But like the show made Trish
Right.
look really bad.
Right, I see what you're saying. That's a
Like
good
they
point.
made her look really
That's a
bad.
valid point. I
Yo,
got you.
valid.
Yeah.
Shout out to Detective Costa, bro. I'm just realizing.
Oh,
like,
Yo, I liked him a
guy.
lot.
He was great.
He's that guy.
He was a good guy.
And he was like, yo, I took the fall when I should have not listened to you, but I did it anyway because I'm trying to do the right thing here.
Mhm.
But that ties into my rating for it. I
on.
give it a 8.5 as well.
Okay.
It was very enjoyable because I love that detective PI shit.
Yep.
And also, at times, it didn't even feel like I was watching a Marvel show, fam. Like,
Mhm.
there are certain points where I'm just like,
Just felt like a Netflix original.
exactly.
And
It was very well fleshed out. Like, the dialogue, bro.
Great.
The shit that was said, like, for example, for Jessica's standpoint, at least, she would, like, shit that she would say, she was like, she can't jump as high as me. She can't jump as far as me. Or whatever. So, what does she do? Flings launches her. And then, like, that look that she gives her, like you can't, like, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you want to come back?
Yeah,
Come on.
like, come on.
Jump back.
So
Yeah.
like, and she was willing to wash her sister for her own sake and stuff. And I fuck with the relationship that she had between Trish. I love the acting of Kristen Ritter. Malcolm, to me, like, I understand you didn't like him, but the theme of this entire show was cheating and being a fraud.
And especially season 3.
Exactly,
That's
especially
that's
season
all he
3.
was about.
And that's
Cheating.
all it was about. Not being like pretending, like
Not
putting,
earning what you get.
exactly, not earning what
Whether,
you get.
Yeah, cheating in that sense or cheating in the sense of you're actually cheating on a significant other.
Exactly.
Or something like that.
And also, Malcolm was being a fraud. Malcolm was trying to be on that, like, real, like, oh, I'm gonna be doing this dirty work PI shit, but he wasn't about that life.
It wasn't.
He was just doing that to get back at fucking Jessica over there falling out in season 2.
It wasn't about that life, or was he liking it?
No, he was liking it for getting back to me.
and
at
also,
least to me.
and he got Dea.
And he got day out of it.
Everything
and
was
stuff.
going his way.
Exactly,
Zaya.
everything was going his
Zaya.
way.
Zaya.
Whatever.
Sorry, I got
Whatever,
other things on my
but
mind.
like even
Zendaya.
even Malcolm and like dealing with Jerry and all that stuff, you kind of see him like you see the guilt in his face, like yo, I don't want to do this. Like these assholes, I keep getting them off
Right.
instead of actually helping people who actually
Bro,
need
he
help.
went out of his own way and crashed into that guy.
Yeah.
with the
that
car.
was
That
Yeah,
was stupid.
don't get me wrong. I like him. I just don't like what they did with him.
Oh, are you
some
saying in the
instances.
beginning how he was being an asshole, or you're
No,
saying
like
How they-
how
he
he
turned-
flipped from not being an asshole?
I just don't like some of the things they did with him. Like the fact, like just
The cheating.
Probably like the cheating
That-
part was
that
when it got
rubbed
me
me the wrong
tight.
way
I was
too.
like,
I was
whoa,
like,
that
yo,
was so
yo.
easy. Like
I was like, yo,
No, I feel like when this
That
ties into my whole overall how I feel about it too. I just feel like it's all character work. I appreciate it. The only thing I was like iffy about was the Kith thing. Everything else I was fine with. The
Okay.
Trish storyline, I was cool. Jessica and Salinger, cool. Costa thing, cool. The Malcolm thing, great. Why? Because I feel like he acted the fuck out of that whole like he
he's
was
a great actor.
like
I mean, yeah.
even like when he was just like looking like
His-
when
his
he
fa-
was
his
just
facial
like his
expressions.
facial like he's a great face actor, like he's great with that. Even
Like,
even
he
with,
does his thing with his eyes where like whenever he's concerned, he's like
yeah, even with
and-
the periorbital hematoma on his face. Yo, when Salinger said that shit, I was
yeah.
dying. I
I
was
don't know what that is, but
well, what was the
that's
point
just
of him?
a shiner, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's what it is. Yeah.
What about him like knocking out, like fucking up the pimp? Like I thought that they were gonna go somewhere with that like he was gonna start becoming more like.
I like that because that's something that Jessica would do. Jessica will fuck a pimp up.
Jessica punches him once and he's out.
Yeah.
But the problem, the thing that
thing
he
with
was
Malcolm,
doing,
is that
Malcolm
he kept
is-
going
yeah,
and
yeah,
going
yeah,
and
yeah.
going and going.
Say, hold up.
he wouldn't have stopped if he probably wouldn't have stopped if what's her name didn't.
Bree?
Like, yo, what the fuck?
But also, I like Eric too. I fuck
love
with
Eric.
Eric. I love that.
Eric.
I
I
also
like
think-
Eric ever
Their
since he
dynamic
first
was
came
dope.
on
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love the fact also towards the end when he was sitting at the bar and Detective Costa came up to
Then
him.
like,
I
and
was
he's just like, yo,
that's
back
lit.
there. I don't know what he did,
Yeah,
but,
but
it's
it's
bad.
Yeah. I like that. I like how they
it
did
was
that.
a satisfying ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because
Everyone
It-
tied their stuff
right,
up.
it leaves you room for interpretation of where
Yeah.
they go next.
Yeah.
You know,
And Eric
So-
Salinger was fucking crazy, bro.
yo,
He's
was
disgusting. He's
Oh
like
my
the
God,
most
yo,
vile
when
piece
they-
of shit
Yo,
I've ever
when,
seen.
when they dug up when they went to that kid's house, his
Yo,
first murder.
that
Oh,
That
that made me
episode-
so happy because I was like, thank God she's right. I thought that like she was gonna get fucked over
Yeah,
and
so I
nothing
thought
was gonna
too.
be there.
No, because it did feel like Game of Thrones in a sense where the villain was just always getting the upper hand on it, but that's what also made it compelling. That Salinger was just like
Always
that,
one up.
That shit wasn't funny, bro. Where's your phone? Where's your phone?
Oh my god.
When he would do this, when he would go, "You think you know what you're doing?"
Oh, yeah.
I was
He's
just
just
like,
going
"All right,
around.
guy.
Oh,
what are you doing, bro?"
Just going random
I love
people.
the scene where Jess sends a video back of her destroying his
Yo,
place.
and he was just like, "Shit!"
yeah, in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
I was like, hey man, like
And I love that episode though where they found the body because like that's the episode where I was like, all right, I like Trisha's character development right now where she's going, or I thought she was going.
yeah.
You know.
And the
the
fucking
car-
door.
the car alarm
the
scene.
car alarm scene. I thought that was.
Oh yeah.
my God,
Patsy,
oh my
Patsy,
Oh yeah.
Patsy
This is
needs
so
to have a
triggering
meltdown
for me right now. This is so triggering for me right now. You know, like it's so funny. Like,
But what I love too is just like how Salinger as a villain, he wasn't a Kilgrave. He wasn't
Yeah.
Jessica's mom, who was
Mom.
basically powered as well. But he was just smart, was nice at
had,
everything.
like 25 different degrees.
Yeah, 25 different degrees, but it just like that's like a fucking like CSI or Law and Order episode right there alone.
Right, it's her outsmarting him. That's what she had
Fam,
to
but
do.
when you remember the scene where he was like he was developing the pictures and he was just in the mirror. He was just like, "I'm sorry." I was just like, "Yo, get this bum ass out of here, bro. This nigga's crazy." Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, "Yo, like, I have nothing else to say, fam. Like, great job to the showrunner and Netflix for producing this, and I honestly hope that the praise that this is getting, that Kevin and Disney decide like, yo, let's just bring all these guys back. And
at
do you
least-
think,
at
all right,
least Daredevil and Luke, or not Luke, Daredevil
and Jessica, I think that
Yes.
would work great.
And
Daredevil
the
and
Punisher.
Jessica.
Are you
and the
kidding
Punisher.
me?
Oh yeah, that too.
And the Punisher as well, like tie them in with their own thing, and then have Luke Cage and Iron Fist do Heroes for Hire.
yeah.
But you know, I did it.
You did it.
Yo,
It gets tight when we do it.
I'm having such
just
a
your
good
tongue
time.
sticking out. Yeah, I was dying.
But yeah, y'all think that they should pair up like that too?
Yeah.
or have their own shows like
Because
that?
their own shows are
'Cause,
always
like,
You know why I
whack.
laughed so hard just now?
Why?
Because I remember the picture that they had posted. Like, both the act. Yeah. And that's just the first thing that came to mind.
Doo-doo.
Yeah, like, oh
Nah, but
my
I
God.
fuck with Luke Cage though. Like
I
when
do
he
too.
showed up out in the suit, I was like, oh, you still got the beard on it.
It's like,
And he was just like, Jessica. He was like, I had to put my and also the raft, the mention of the raft that people
Oh,
get
yeah.
tight because
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, it doesn't tie into the movies and stuff. Like, fam, the raft got introduced in Civil War, and now we know that that's where Diamondback is. We now know that that's where Trish is. So hopefully that gets retconned and continues on.
No, they never mentioned the blip or the snap. I think
Well,
it's because
I-
it didn't happen
No,
yet.
yeah, I think this happened pre-Infinity War.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's safe because like, bro, how fire would that be in a Disney Plus? Like, no, I don't think Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Punisher, all that
Agent-
stuff will be on
Agents of
Disney
Shield-
Plus.
Agents
I
of
think they
Shield
should put that
addressed
shit
it.
on Hulu
Hulu?
because at least they could do the more like
I don't know.
adult stuff on there.
I just think they should just never take it off Netflix. I just don't see the point.
Well, they are gonna take it off.
They are.
No, I know. I said I don't see why they are doing that.
Yeah.
So put
Like-
it on the Disney
Well,
Plus.
And I get
fam,
no,
they-
but they're not going to put it on Disney Plus.
All right.
Think about the show's tone. All of them are pretty dark.
No, but that's why I'm saying they should put it on Hulu.
I know,
Because
I
Disney
understand,
owns stake
yeah.
in Hulu. But
Right.
all right, what do we applaud Marvel for doing? Getting the rights back,
Right.
right?
Okay.
It will be kind of. I understand that we love the show. Well, we love some of the shows that were produced by Netflix and stuff that the showrunners like put out and all that. But like, you gotta trust Kevin, bro. Like,
I mean, I do. I'm just saying.
Alright, but like,
it's just like at the end of the day, I'm just confused. I'm like, I just don't like. They haven't said what the hell they're gonna do with.
you know
it.
why? Because they're not allowed to say anything for another year and a half.
Yeah, that's also true.
Another year and a half.
They can't use the characters
Because the
yet, so-
contracts were for
Didn't
5
they
years.
do it for like money? Like because they could make more money on their own. They don't need to go through Netflix.
Not necessarily. It's just it's all about the rights, bro. Like, look, we're getting in the streaming game now. We could get this shit back, and we got stake in Hulu. Like, we could do this shit ourselves. We don't need you. It was more of a thanks for helping us out. We out now. Now the thing
Yeah,
is
but
that
now the shows are just canceled and done. Like that's whack.
I mean,
It's
but
it's just gonna be confusing. I feel like for a lot of people when they're like, oh yeah, they're back, all of them.
well,
Oh,
let's see. Again, it's all speculation now. It's
Yeah.
let's just see what
We
they
have
do
to-
with it.
The
like,
only
who
time
knows?
will
Who knows?
tell
Again,
what
Who knows,
happened.
who knows
again.
if the actors will even be available in
No,
Or-
but
or
that's
who
why.
knows if they'll even cast them back as the characters.
Listen, all I know is that
They're gonna recast everything.
from what we know right now,
Wild.
they can't use anything for another 2 years.
So
Or a
not
year and a
until,
half.
Not until 2021.
2021
But
is
they can't even say.
they
hey.
can't, bro. It's all like non-disclosure agreements and shit. That's what's
All
involved.
right, question.
What's up,
They can't say anything. Do you think they have things planned already for them, for the
bro?
characters?
Kevin has
Probably,
everything
most likely.
planned, bro. Just in case. I'm pretty sure in his notebook somewhere he has. All right, so Jessica Jones. Like, I'm pretty sure he got some
Yo,
shit.
that's
like,
what he wrote?
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's up?
We didn't go into detail about this yet.
What?
When she got murdered, when the mom got murdered.
Yeah, I mentioned. I
know
said
you
the
mentioned it,
Dorothy. Yeah,
but,
yeah.
like, yo,
That was sad.
That was
my reaction, I
crazy.
was like,
Remember, I
Like-
hit y'all up. I was like, yo, season
Yeah,
3,
episode
episode 8
eight.
has me shook.
Yeah.
I was like,
That hit my girl hard, bro. Like she was like, "Oh my god, like that's fucked up." And then Trisha's
Like,
reaction too, like when she
great
came
act,
in,
like,
I was
great
like,
act.
"Oh."
Yeah, because when I saw Salinger like walking down a hallway of a building, I was like, yo, he did something. Like he
But-
really fucked him
And
up.
also, he's smart because he duped him.
yeah,
He had him chasing this other girl while he
Yeah.
was like, fam. He pulled her nails out, like stabbed her mad times in the like.
the picture that he took.
Oh, that is
I
disgusting.
wish they showed
too.
Jessica's picture. They kind of you
kinda saw it, yeah, you kinda saw it.
I could see it.
But
She's
Jessica
probably-
fucked with him OD. She was just like,
Yeah.
stupid.
Rocked you,
got a
stupid.
camera over there.
I knew
Bum ass.
when they kept like showing the bottle. I was like, oh, it's drugged. Like
That's
the bottle of bourbon. I'm like, I
fucked
know
up.
it's drugged, but I'm like, I also know she has a plan.
Yeah,
'Cause
she ain't
she's not,
stupid.
I had no idea. I was like, fuck, what are they gonna do? No.
Yeah, but like one thing, like I guess like she plans for that, but she doesn't plan for Trish going out the window of her bathroom.
No,
Yeah,
she said that was a courtesy.
That was a courtesy,
That was
yeah.
a courtesy. Like
That was a courtesy, bro.
That was me being friendly. That was
Yeah.
me giving you a break. to
Just
go
giving her a
and
break.
maybe try and
Remember-
fix this problem that you fucking.
Yeah,
caught
that's her
yourself
sister.
in.
I also like the look that they gave each other. Trish is just like, she knows. She's like, look, I'm the bad guy now. I get it.
Oh, when she was going to the raft.
Yeah, she was in the helicopter.
she
She,
just
looked
kept
at her.
looking
She
over.
was
Damn,
like,
that scene was dope too.
yeah,
It's just like, it's like, bro, like they were they're
Yeah,
sisters.
yeah.
It's like,
and as dysfunctional
I-
as they are, yeah.
I had to send you here. Like
Yep.
you just out of control.
And
So how about when fucking Trish like knocked his head in, Sandra's head into the elevator? That's another thing I was telling you guys about. They made everyone so like traumatized by like this crazy serial killer.
Yeah, for real. When
dying.
Jerry had like the saban on her, like the
Oh
blanket,
man, I was
just
like, Jerry, shut the fuck up,
like,
bro.
Come on,
She had a
fam.
whole little blanket. I
The
was
shock
like,
blanket.
relax.
The shock blanket, yeah.
Yeah,
But
like,
it's not her shock one. It's like the cops have that.
Yeah,
shit.
I know,
They give it to everyone.
do that.
They
They
do
do
that.
that.
They make people do that.
They
shit.
do that.
They have you sit in that shock blanket.
Yo, they do
Even
that.
if you say like, "Yo, I'm good." Like,
I would have been like, get this shit off me. He's just a serial killer. He just got his head knocked in. And maybe he deserved it. I don't. Like if that was the Punisher in the show,
I mean,
they wouldn't have made
yeah.
everyone. They wouldn't have made
Bro,
you look at it in that direction. That's why I was like,
but
I get
yo,
it.
imagine you open up an elevator and just see a head splattered everywhere on the elevator. I'll probably throw
they
up.
showed his head. It didn't look that
No,
bad.
they know because I think
It didn't look horrible. Just,
I
you know.
think I
Brian
think
sees that shit all the time.
I mean, he's an extra on Spider-Man.
He's an extra
so.
on
Oh,
Spider-Man.
of course,
Yeah.
of
We're
course.
mentioning that every
He's
podcast.
Every podcast, yo. I don't know if you know.
Handing out periorbital hematomas all over the place, man. But the thing is that I just feel like
I would have yacked, yeah. I think
I wouldn't have yacked.
I would have yacked.
I'd have been
I might yak after
I
down
would have
in
yacked
this.
on the body.
Ruin all the DNA.
Yeah. I get in
The
prison
cops-
for that now.
Yeah, the cops are gonna be like, so
He
I
did
guess
it.
he killed him and threw up on the body. I don't know.
But in terms of moving forward now, like
Right.
y'all think that they should just keep everybody, right?
Bro,
If they
yes.
can't- if they recast them, dude,
Nah. What are you doing?
I think everyone was cast pretty well. Honestly,
Yeah.
Like, every show.
Even Danny Rand.
I liked him as Iron Fist, but I mean,
What was wrong with Danny Rand?
a lot of it I feel like was writing.
I feel like
A lot of the problem-
it
Well,
Well,
they
how
was,
were
mentioned
them was the
Rand in
writing.
the.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Because they went out with
yeah.
what's her name, Hogarth's thing.
Yeah, with her firm.
Yeah.
But I just think that, overall, I just think that they should keep everybody. I think that
Yeah.
Kevin, if you're hearing this, you are
You
a
are.
guy, bro. We love you. We trust you. Do your thing. Don't. Especially with Frank, you recast him,
Never be the same.
never be the same. That's it.
Daredevil.
Because whenever exactly,
Charlie
and
Cox?
Charlie, come on, friend.
Can't-
Like
Where's
where
Christian
else are you
Ritter?
gonna get an actor that could be like this? That could be like,
I think you.
come on, fam.
Yo, don't recast Pilgrim either.
Yo, so many callbacks. Yo, if you haven't listened to our Daredevil season 3 and our Punisher season 2 to know what we're talking about, you have to watch our
Is
podcast.
that blue?
You have to watch our podcast in chronological order.
But yeah, y'all, like, hopefully y'all fuck with Jessica Jones. I fucked with it. It's my second favorite Marvel Netflix show.
Right. I feel like if you're gonna tell people to watch it, be like, don't expect like superhero action.
Yeah, it's PI shit.
Yeah,
fam.
expect like investigating. Like that's what it is.
So that's it. Good. I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm
Good.
chilling.
All right. So
30
follow
minutes.
us. Follow us.
Let me see the
on
truth.
YouTube.
return.
Let me see your truth.
Let me see your
Let me
truth.
see your truth. If you could,
might be
if
the
you could
name.
sit in front of, you know what I'm saying?
No.
No. Okay. Thanks for chilling with us, and
Follow us on all social media platforms.
And-
Anchor.fm. Shout out to y'all.
shout out to
shout out.
Anchor. Also,
Instagram.
Yo,
YouTube.
shout out to Charlie.
We couldn't go one episode.
We actually didn't mention it at all. This is like one of the first podcasts I've been on where we didn't mention
I
it.
mean,
at
I mean,
all.
we just did.
No, but like before that.
Nah,
Oh,
this
he didn't
counts.
even do a video
Oh,
for
what?
Jessica Jones season.
He doesn't. He doesn't
dubbed
do.
that.
He doesn't do shows anymore. Really.
Really?
Unless it's
He's
like
too big picture now. Charlie's like popping.
Also,
Yeah.
like you when you extra.
So like Charlie's here.
Eventually, I'm
We're
gonna stop
here.
coming to these.
Yeah, exactly. He's just gonna start.
Yo,
slacking
I'm
in.
busy.
Yo, for now on, we're gonna say, oh, he's being an extra in the Joker movie that they're doing
Yeah,
reshoots.
they-
That'll be lit.
But yeah, guys, thanks for coming through and chilling, and
Appreciate ya.
we out.
Take care.
Later.
See ya.